Hi, everybody. Jason Eggert here with Edmentum, Illinois Partnership Manager. Thanks for taking some time here today to look at Study Island with me, and specifically how to build a test pulling from our bank of tens of thousands of questions in math, in science, in English language arts, in order to create assessments that are going to give your students an opportunity to demonstrate mastery of those standards. So what we've got up here on the screen is your landing page, your teacher landing page, your teacher page here in Study Island. And down here in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see that there's a variety of different options that are available under my assignments, but I'm going to create a built test here today. And I'm going to call this fractions. I'm going to call this fractions, adding and subtracting. We're going to make this very specific. I'm going to use this as a common assessment here in say 4th, 5th grade, maybe even some 3rd grade standards here, but I want to key in on adding and subtracting fractions, right? So this is a chance for you to show what you know. All right, now I can select my questions. So you'll see that there's a variety of different programs that are available. This is a demo account, so we've got a lot of different states that are represented here. But I'm going to look specifically at 4th grade. And again, I want to look at the math Common Core standards. And what you'll see in Study Island here in Illinois is that it's going to focus in on the Common Core, right? Because we know that the Illinois State Learning Standards incorporate the Common Core. So here, I'm going to scroll down, and again, I can see all of the topics that are broken down by domain, and I can see all of the standards that are connected to each one of those topics. So I'm going to continue to scroll down here, and I've got some fractions. So I've got adding, and remember, this one is on adding and subtracting fractions. So all that I want to do is, again, create a formative assessment, a common assessment that maybe I want to share with my team, right? So we're gonna select 8 questions total. We've been working on adding and subtracting fractions. This is going to be the students' formative assessments can allow us as a team to determine our kids on the right track, right? Now, what you'll see here is that you'll have 2 different options: assessment questions, practice questions. Here's the difference. Assessment questions, those are going to be exclusive to the built test functionality. So kids will not see any of these questions in any of their practice sessions within Study Island. So I'm going to see here, you'll also see that we've got the depth of knowledge that's highlighted for each one of these questions. So I'm able to see, okay, what are these questions that I have as options? I like this one, I'm going to add that one. I like this one up here with the drawing functionality where they're able to use that number line. Oops, not that one. I want to add this one up here. I'm going to scroll, and I want to take a look at maybe what some of the practice questions are too. Even if the students, particularly on the math side, have seen any of these questions, the way that the algorithm is built in Study Island, it's going to swap out some of the numbers. So this one I like particularly because it's selecting all of the correct answers. And remember, there's 14 different question types within Study Island. Oh, there's a depth of knowledge level 2. I like that one there. And I can filter over here based on the type of question. This happens to be in this topic, the different technology enhanced items that are available. You got your number line, your multiple response, standard multiple choice, but you've also got constructed response. And I can also filter based on that depth of knowledge level. This one happens to not have any level 4. A lot of the depth of knowledge here in Study Island is going to be your levels 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to save those selections. So that was for adding fractions. Now I'm going to go back in here to the subtracting fractions. And again, same routine, right? So I can take a look at all of the questions, all of the answers. I'm going to add this one again. There's 2 different question types that are in here, 2 different depth of knowledge levels. So this one happens to be a level 1, that's fine. I can continue to scroll down here. Let's take a look just at our multiple response ones. And let's see if we can find some level 2 questions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just getting a little scrolling a little bit too much there. So here we go. Let's take a look. I've already added that one. I've already added that one. Let's see if there's anything here under assessment questions that I like. And I can go ahead and add one of these as well. Save those selections. And I'm back here now to my screen. I can see that I've got 7 questions total. I know I said I was going to do 8. We'll keep it at 7 here. And I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. And look, what I can do, I wanted to point out as well, is you can actually create tests in Study Island that cover multiple subjects too, which is actually pretty neat functionality. Now, once I've selected all my questions, I can either save it to my library and exit, or I can create the assignment now if I want to push it out to the kids right away. I'm going to save it to the library and exit. And that's going to take me back here to my built test library. And so from here, again, I can see that I've created a couple of assessments here. And if I go back, I can also see, if I go back here to my built test library here as a whole, one thing that I can see is, let's see, I want to be able to show you everything. Here, all programs. Let's go ahead and submit that. And again, this is what your built test library will start to look like, right? You can see all of the assessments that you've created, and you can also see assessments that have been shared with you, right? So again, you can share any of the built tests that you create in Study Island with any of your teammates. Hopefully this was helpful for you here today. Again, build test, great for common formative assessments using our questions instead of having to write questions for yourself. This is a great way for you, again, to use this formative assessment tool very thoughtfully, very deliberately, you and your team, as you are tying this directly to the instruction that you've been delivering to the kids in the classroom. Again, Jason Eggert with Edmentum. I appreciate your time. Please contact me or Kevin Gallman at any time here in the state of Illinois. We are happy to help in any way. And if you haven't, a great way to help is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we're going to continue to upload different clips like this that are going to hopefully be helpful for you as you use our programs here in Illinois. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great day.